la forza, give me 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 la forza. In every heart a garden grows, in every heart a rose unfolds, in every heart a greening field, in every heart a forest wild and free. Give me la forza, give me la forza, give me la forza. Give me la forza, give me la forza, give me la forza. In every heart a candle flame, in every heart a fire burns, in every heart a shining star, in every heart a golden sun. Give me la forza, give me la forza, give me la forza. Give me la forza, give me la forza, give me la forza. In every heart a darkness dwells, in every heart a shadow falls, in every heart a pain, a fear, in every heart a sacred wound. Give me la forza, give me la forza, give me la forza. Give me la forza, give me la forza, give me la forza. In every heart a mystery veiled, in every heart a truth unknown, in every heart a secret name, in every heart a lovely dream. Give me la forza, give me la forza, give me la forza. Give me la forza, give me la forza, give me la forza. In every heart a holy well, in every heart a running stream, in every heart a river flows, in every heart an ocean wide and deep. Give me la forza, 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 give me la forza. beautiful passages in all of sacred scripture is the opening to the Gospel of John. So I thought we would just linger a little bit tonight in that passage. In the beginning, there was the Word. The Word was in God's presence, and the Word was God. The Word was present to God from the very beginning. Through the Word, all things came into being. And apart from the Word, nothing came into being that has come into being. In the Word was life, and that life was humanity's light. A light that shines in the darkness, light that the darkness has never overtaken. Let me just go around and do a little lectio on that, those few verses in the beginning.
In the beginning, there was the Word. The Word was in God's presence, and the Word was God. The Word was present to God from the beginning. Through the Word, all things came into being, and apart from the Word, nothing came into being that has come into being. In the Word was life, and that life was humanity's light, light that shines in the darkness, light that the darkness has never overtaken.
In the beginning, there was the Word. The Word was in God's presence, and the Word was God. The Word was present to God from the beginning. Through the Word, all things came into being, and apart from the Word, nothing came into being that has come into being. In the Word was life, and that life was humanity's light. A light that shines in the darkness, a light that the darkness has never overtaken.
In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word in God's presence, and the Word was God. The Word was present to God from the very beginning. Through the Word, all things came into being, and apart from the Word, nothing came into being that has come into being. In the Word was life, and that life was humanity's light, a light that shines in the darkness, a light that the darkness has never overtaken.
Any thoughts on that?
Be careful what you say.
So this is John's way of beginning his gospel. And as far as we know, his was the last of the 4 gospels written. So it's safe to say that he probably had some acquaintance with the other three Gospels and decided to write his own at a very old age when he was in exile in the Isle of Patmos. There's something very special about John's portrayal of Jesus. He begins by calling him the Word. And in the Greek language, it's hologos. It meant a lot to people back then. It meant meaning, purpose, reason, truth, wisdom that holds the universe, that's at the center of the universe. And the Greeks knew that very well. So in a sense, he was speaking to people with that understanding of hologos, the Word. And he begins in a way that nobody could expect. You know, if you want to see who Jesus was, this is how we begin, John said. It must have been shocking to people. And this John, who was so in love with Jesus, decided to portray him in the highest possible way. He was in the beginning with God. He was God. In him was life, a light that shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not overcome it. I can't help but wonder if, as he's, imagining what he's going to write, he's also imagining the experiences he had along the way with Jesus, So when he writes, in him was life, all those many moments when the vitality and the liveliness, the clear, miraculous power and beauty of Jesus shone through, which was pure life, was in his mind. And this light, that healed people, this incredible power that shone in the darkness in people's lives, and he saw it, he witnessed it, and there must have been an intense joy as he was imagining writing this and writing it. It's a very unusual, to say the least, way to describe Jesus in the very beginning. Just throws us in the deep end. Any thoughts?
The first time I heard it was, or paid any attention to it, let's say, it was being read in church as the gospel reading. And the pastor got up and started preaching on the gospel. And somehow I knew in my gut that even though I didn't understand it, which I didn't, had no clue what it all meant, but I just knew that what the pastor was saying wasn't it. So that's just always been meaningful and something that touches my heart whenever I hear it.
There's something very invoking about it. It's, I don't know what that is, but it's just draws you right in, draws me right in a different kind of way than the other stories in the Gospels. It's just like, feel this. And, yeah.
So we'll read the next couple of nights a little further on in the Gospels of John and how John experienced Jesus, because that's what he's talking about. The life of the world, the light of the world. We'll go a little deeper tomorrow night. Close with this. This day, we give you thanks for your great love for all peoples everywhere, for Jesus the Christ, the light of this world that shines in the darkness, always. May we be a reflection of that light. May it be so.